to your Thursday night restore class. We're going to start in active rest pose. So laying on your back, soles of the feet on the floor. Yeah. Anytime I say let's lay on the back, everyone's like, yes, that's how we start class. I love it. Knees up in the air, soles of the feet on the floor. Close your eyes. And just let the body settle into the mat. Just take a moment to just be present with how the body feels. Bend your knees so the soles of your feet are on the floor. Yes. And focus on the outside and bring that focus inside. Practice doing nothing but lying on your mat. Give yourself permission to be still and to not do anything. And are you able to completely surrender your weight to the earth? Allow your back body to just melt into the mat, but also allow the front body to settle into the back body. You allow the body to become heavier, allowing each exhale to let everything relax just a little bit more. Now start to become aware of your breath. Where are you breathing? Where is it landing when you take that inhale? Remember, there's no right, there's no wrong answer. It is what it is. And just be aware of that. Be curious to really pay attention to the body and feel that breath come in. Does it land at the throat? Does it land in the chest, the ribs? the belly? Does it land in the same place each time? Don't change it. Just be aware of it. How does the exhale feel when it leaves the body? Does it feel rushed? Does it feel slow? Does it feel complete? Does the breath come and go with ease and softness? Is it fluid? Or does it get stuck sometimes? Can you now take that breath and allow it to go into a space that it hasn't been before? Maybe you bring it all the way down to the belly. Maybe you decide to take a pause in between the inhale and the exhale. Maybe you find this nice ease and flow with the breath, that it's nice and even, almost like in a circular motion. It just comes and goes. Bringing some movement into the body while we lay here, tilting the pelvis up and then tilting it back. So when you tilt it up, the very, very low spine will be completely flat on the floor. And then when you tilt it down, you'll find you'll have a little space in between the low back and the hips. And as you do this subtle motion of tilting the pelvis forward and then back and then forward, does the breath change with that? Does the breath go to a different space? Does the breath have a different rhythm? Do you match the rhythm of the pelvis and the breath? Notice how the spine feels as we tilt the pelvis forward and back. You may relax the pelvis if you would like, or you can keep tilting it up and down if you would like as well. Remembering that while we're in these poses, we hold them for an extended period of time. And we're going after no stretch. So as soon as we feel like we're stretching, we need to pull back just a little bit so that we can find that relax and restore sensation. Also remembering if anything hurts, please come out of the pose. And give yourself permission to fidget in the middle of the poses if you need to. When we hold the fidget, we want to move so badly, then we can't relax. But if we give ourselves permission not to be so perfect in the pose, our relaxation comes down deeper into a whole other level, which just benefits us. For the next minute, breathe deeply down into the belly. Pause for 3 seconds and then allow yourself to exhale. Allow these breaths to be intentional. Release the breath, and then just allow the breath to come and go on its own. Straighten out the legs, take a little stretch. And then roll to one side or the other, coming into a seated position. And we're going to come into supported butterfly. So bring the soles of the feet together and place them on the mat in whatever distance from the body that is most comfortable for you, so that you're not having any pressure. And we're going to take all the things. So maybe you have a pillow or a bolster or rolled up blanket, And you can lay it straight down like that onto the ankles, but just pile up whatever it is that you have available. And then we're just going to lay forward. We're going to let our hands come down by our feet, rest our elbows on our knees, maybe turn the head to the side, or you can put your forehead down, or maybe hands underneath the forehead, underneath the chin feels really good. Whatever's going to allow you to be comfortable without any feeling of stretching. Very slowly start to round yourself up. And then remove the props, place them off to the side. Go ahead and shake out your legs a little bit. Bring them in, straighten them out. We're going to move into supported bridge. So supported bridge, we have our feet flat on the floor, knees up. And then we have a rolled blanket that comes right here at the bottom of our back, like right above the hips. And what it does is it elevates this section up a little bit. Feet are on the mat. Now, if that's too much for your back, like for me, that roll is just a little too much. So I'm just going to unroll it a little bit. And then come back down on it. Ah, that's much better. Arms are down by your side, palms face forward, face up towards the ceiling. Let your eyes softly close. You can have the feet separated if you'd like. Or hip width distance usually is a little bit more comfortable sometimes. Remember, if your mind starts to wander to all the things, just come back to your breath. Just repeat inhale, exhale, or maybe say a positive affirmation like, I am confident, I am strong, I am enough. Something to focus the mind on to allow you to just sink into the pose. So roll to one side or the other and take the blanket out from underneath you. And then just come up to seated real quick so we can get our props where they need to be. So if you take a blanket, and I think I just rolled it like once or twice, and I have this hanging down, and we're going to put this up here by our head. And then we're going to take a pillow or a blanket, and we're going to put it on our left side. And then if you happen to have another blanket, put it next to the pillow. Just put it in front of it, like on the floor. Oh, sorry. I thought my thing was tilted down and it wasn't. So just take that blanket and just put it like right here in front of the pillow. Okay. So we're going to come on our left side. And this roll is going to be under our neck. So it'll be on our neck. Our left leg is going to stay straight. Our right knee is going to bend and land on that pillow. And then that second blanket that I told you to lay there, that is what you're going to lay your left hand on. Now take as much time as you need to fidget, to move, to roll, unroll, to make sure that you are in a very comfortable position. Just as long as the left leg stays straight and the right knee is up on the pillow, then we are in position. Whatever you would like to do with your right hand is your choice. I like to put it underneath my face because that's how I sleep at night. And so that's where I'll put mine. Maybe you repeat the mantra, I am strong. I am strong. We're going to slowly push the props out of our way and come onto our belly for a little belly shavasana. Let the feet be hip width distance. If you'd like to use a pillow for your head, go right ahead, or you can put your forehead on your hands, whatever's most comfortable. Just let the feet relax, let the legs relax. Allow the pelvis to sink down into the mat. And just find that stillness. That complete surrender. Take a nice deep breath. And then exhale through the mouth. We're going to roll onto our right side. So before you do, reach for your props that should be on your left side. Bring them over to the right side. And this time, our right leg is going to be straight. Our left knee is going to come and rest on that pillow. We'll have the blanket underneath our head. And then that extra blanket or pillow for our right arm. Let the left hand go anywhere you would like it to go. That will allow you to be a little bit more comfortable. Imagine you were all snuggly, ready to settle down for the night. Maybe using a mantra, I am confident. I am confident. Go ahead and straighten the left leg. And then when you're ready, come onto your back for our final pose, Shavasana. Maybe a pillow for the head, under the knees, blanket. Let go of any breath. Just let the breath come and go on its own. Let any thoughts that come to the mind just leave without attachment or judgment. So let them float back out into the universe. And I want you to visualize your happy place, wherever that is. Just go to that place. See it, feel it, notice the smells, notice the environment. Allow yourself to visualize this happy place down to every single detail. That you almost feel like you are actually there. Feeling safe, feeling nurtured, joyful, happy, at peace. And allow yourself to just soak it all in. Let this happy place surround you with the colors, the soft scents, the textures, the peace, the joy, and the happiness that this place brings you. Allow it to surround you as if you were in the middle of the bubble of the happy place. Breathe deep into it. It's time to leave the happy place. Start to wiggle your toes and your fingers, bringing gentle movements to the body, but also bringing your awareness back into the room. Maybe allow your head to go side to side, just slowly starting to move the energy. And then very slowly roll to your left side. And then on your next inhale, slowly come up to a seated position. Keeping the soft gaze, bringing the hands to heart center. Taking a nice deep inhale. And then with your exhale, bow your head and give yourself some gratitude for taking time out of your day for you. It's with the deepest of gratitude that I recognize that the light in you and the light in me is the same. May you find peace and possibility with every breath that you take. I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you. Have a beautiful weekend. Very nice to see you again.